You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. These words aren't just a catchy phrase, they're a mirror held up to your soul, reflecting the truth you've always known but perhaps forgotten. What if the life you're living right now isn't a product of chance, but a perfect echo of the person you've become? What if your reality is simply you, projected outward? Stay with me, because we're about to unravel a truth so simple, yet so profound, it might just change the way you see yourself and the world forever. Imagine a tuning fork, struck gently, sending its hum into the universe. It doesn't choose what responds, it simply vibrates, and everything that matches its frequency sings back. You are that tuning fork. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your identity, they hum with a frequency, and the world answers in kind. This is the law of assumption whispered by the mystic Neville Goddard. You don't chase your desires, you become them. You don't attract love by wanting love, you attract love by being love. You don't attract abundance by chasing wealth, you attract abundance by embodying it. But what does it mean to be something? And why does it feel so hard to become what we dream of? Let's pause for a moment. Have you ever noticed how the same patterns repeat in your life? The same struggles, the same relationships, the same roadblocks. It's not an accident, it's not fate. It's you vibrating at the frequency of who you are, calling those experiences to you like a lighthouse beckons a ship through the fog. The question isn't, what do you want? The question is, who are you being? Let's dive deeper. Picture your mind as a garden. Every thought you think is a seed, and your beliefs are the soil. What you plant grows. What you nurture flourishes. If you plant doubt, you harvest hesitation. If you plant fear, you reap struggle. But if you plant certainty, if you plant the assumption that you already are the person you dream of being, the universe has no choice but to bend to your will. This isn't magic. It's not wishful thinking. It's the quiet mechanics of existence, rooted in both ancient wisdom and modern psychology. Neville Goddard taught us that imagination is the womb of reality. What you hold in your mind, what you feel as true, becomes your truth. Modern psychology echoes this in the language of identity. Your brain is a meaning-making machine, constantly shaping your reality through the lens of who you believe you are. If you see yourself as unworthy, your mind filters the world to confirm it. If you see yourself as powerful, the world rearranges itself to match. Your identity is the blueprint, your life is the building. But here's the unsettling truth. Most of us are architects of lives we don't even want. Why? Because we've forgotten who we are. We've forgotten that we are not our fears, not our doubts, not our past mistakes. We are not the stories others told us or the limits we accepted. We are creators, sculptors of our own essence. And the moment we remember this, everything changes. But how do you remember? How do you shift from wanting to being? How do you step into the frequency of your deepest desires? Let me ask you this. When you close your eyes and imagine your ideal life, what do you feel? Do you feel the warmth of success, the ease of abundance, the glow of love? Or do you feel resistance, like a wall between you and that vision? That resistance isn't a sign you're unworthy, it's a sign you're out of alignment. Your vibration is clashing with your desire. The solution isn't to force the world to change. The solution is to change the one thing you have absolute control over, yourself. This is where the law of attraction meets the law of assumption. The law of attraction says your thoughts draw experiences to you like a magnet pulls iron. The law of assumption goes deeper. It says you must assume the state of your wish fulfilled. You must feel it as real, not as a distant hope, but as a present truth. Joe Dispenza, a bridge between science and spirit, explains this through neuroscience. When you feel an emotion, your brain fires in specific patterns, wiring itself to expect more of that emotion. Feel lack, and your brain seeks lack. Feel whole, and your brain seeks wholeness. Your feelings are the brush strokes painting your reality. But let's make this vivid. Imagine you're a river, flowing effortlessly toward the sea. The sea is your desire, love, success, peace, whatever it may be. When you resist, when you doubt, you dam the river. The water pools, stagnant, unable to move. But when you let go, when you trust, when you become the person who already has what you seek, the dam breaks, the river flows. The sea welcomes you home. Are you damming your river right now? Are you holding back the flow of who you could be? This isn't about forcing positivity or ignoring pain. It's about honesty. Look at your life. What does it tell you about who you're being? If you're surrounded by chaos, perhaps you're vibrating within a turmoil. If you're stuck in scarcity, perhaps you're holding on to a story of not enough. The Hermetic principle of correspondence says it best: as within, so without. Your outer world is a mirror of your inner state. Change the inner, and the outer must follow. Let's pause again. What story are you telling yourself right now? Are you the victim of circumstance or the creator of your destiny? Are you waiting for permission to be great, or are you already stepping into that greatness? These aren't just questions, they're invitations to wake up. Now let's talk about how to shift. Neville Goddard taught a simple technique. Live in the end. Close your eyes and imagine your desire as if it's already yours. Don't just see it, feel it. Feel the joy of it, the ease of it, the reality of it. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. Feed it the right images, the right emotions, and it will rewrite your identity. Modern psychology backs this up. Visualization isn't just daydreaming, it's training your brain to recognize a new version of you. Athletes use it to win races. Scientists use it to solve problems. You can use it to become. But here's the catch. You can't fake it. You can't just say, "I'm abundant," while feeling broke. You can't claim love while radiating fear. The universe doesn't listen to your words. It listens to your state, your vibration, your being. So how do you change your state? You start small. You start with one thought, one feeling, one moment. You choose to feel worthy, even for a second. You choose to act as if your dream is real, even for a moment. And like a seed in that garden we spoke of, that moment grows. Let's make this practical. Want love? Stop chasing it. Instead, embody it. Be loving to yourself. Be loving to others. Radiate love in your thoughts, your words, your actions. Want abundance? Stop fearing lack. Instead, feel grateful for what you have. Act generously. Think prosperously. Want peace? Stop fighting the world. Instead, cultivate calm within, even when the storm rages outside. Your actions shape your identity. Your identity shapes your reality. Your reality shapes your life. But what about the doubts? What about the voice that says this won't work? That voice is just an echo of an old story. Acknowledge it, but don't feed it. Alan Watts once said, "You don't have to believe everything you think." Let the doubts pass like clouds in the sky. Focus on the feeling of your desire fulfilled. Focus on being the person who already has it. Every time you do, you're tuning that fork to a higher frequency. And the universe? It's listening. As we near the end, let's reflect. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are a creator vibrating with the power to shape your world. The question isn't whether you can have what you want, it's whether you can be what you want. Your thoughts shape your reality. Your feelings shape your frequency. Your identity shapes your destiny. And the moment you step into the version of you who already has it, The world has no choice but to follow. So here's my challenge to you. Tonight, when the world is quiet, close your eyes. Imagine yourself as the person you long to be. Feel it, live it, breathe it. And then tomorrow, act as if it's true. Take one step, however small, as that person. Speak as they would speak. Think as they would think. Be as they would be. And watch as the universe begins to hum in harmony with you.